Hey, hello there guys, this is ktgozone. You're watching a game of Age of Empires and this is Tatoh against AngelinaJolie, and it's quite hard to believe, but this is Tatoh's first video on my channel. I can't believe it. I'm such a huge fan of Tatoh, and this is his first video on my channel. It is the 95th video of ktgozone, and Tatoh is making an appearance for the first time. Quite incredible for me, not for Tatoh. Tatoh is an amazing player, and this is a completely break the meta game. I love break the meta games, and this is Tatoh playing one of those games. It is a Hun War or a Hun's War, and he's playing AngelinaJolie. That is AngelinaJolie, quite a decent player. And AngelinaJolie has made an appearance in my channel before. I think a game against Nili, I believe. Yes, that game against Nili, and this is AngelinaJolie's map, and he's playing with blue, and the goal is quite forward, which is not great. Is it wallable? Possibly it is wallable, maybe over here and maybe over here, but still not a very easy wall to do over there. So yeah, I have to tell, it's not a very easy wall, and might want to avoid it. AngelinaJolie, yes, you would want to avoid it. And Tatoh, on the other hand, can do a wall off if he wants to, over here with buildings if he wants to, and yeah, he can close it over there, and he can close it over here, So I think he's got a better map than his opponent. Let's look at his gold. I missed his gold. Where is his gold? His gold is over here, so that is decent. He's got 4 on wood at the moment. Is he doing a forward military building? He's sending a villager forward. He's sending one more forward, is it? No, he is sending one villager forward from here. He's sending one villager forward from here. He's doing a forward barrack. How fascinating is that? 7.5 minutes of the game time, a forward barrack. And let's see his point of view, his scouting information that he has as of now. He doesn't really have a lot of scouting information. He just knows about that gold, which is good enough. He knows about the forage bush, he knows about the stone, doesn't really know about the wood collectors and where the town center is. Meanwhile, AngelinaJolie has hit feudal age. So he's going to feudal age at the moment, and he's queuing in militia. Let's see what the village is going to do right now, because the village doesn't really have anything to do at the moment. It's not feudal age, so you can't build towers, so you can't do anything at the moment. The villagers just cannot do anything. You possibly want to engage into this fight with other villagers. This villager is low on health points, so you want to take that villager away from this fight or just lose it. And he's going for the fight. AngelinaJolie is doing a emergency barrack over there. He's going to be in feudal age in some time, but that is a fight he would not want to take before he goes to feudal age. Doesn't really have any military right now. AngelinaJolie, he's taking a scout away, which is expected. Militia and barracks, barracks and militia coming in from Tatoh, and this is going to be his third militia, fourth actually. 4 militias coming out. He's got 2 villages idle, roaming around, not doing anything. And at the moment, if you look at his food count, it's 91, so there is absolutely no plans of going to feudal age at the moment. He's delayed his feudal age, which is not good. Stable coming out from AngelinaJolie is going to be a nuisance over there. He's going to wall off that gold mine, which I saw recently a player in the name of King Codex doing it in Nomad. Quite an annoying player, King Codex, but Tatoh not so. Tatoh is an amazing guy, and he is being annoying for a change in this game. And look at that, 5 militia already up and running. Is he queuing in more militia? No, not right now. 32 puff of Tatoh. That is because he's got 6 military on the map, and those are all militia, and that scout is still alive, which is incredible. And that scout is going to go down if he doesn't take it away. It hasn't finished his walling over there, but still some level of walling has been done, which is not good news for AngelinaJolie right now. What is AngelinaJolie doing? Well, let's look at that. And is he queuing in scouts? No, actually not. He doesn't really have the food to queue in scouts. Where are his villages? For wood, there it is. Those are the villages, 7 villages on wood. Is he doing a forward tower? No, that's not a tower. So let's look at Tatoh and see what Tatoh is doing at the moment. He's on 30 food, so obviously there is no plans to going to feudal age. 34 pop, 30 food. What is Tatoh doing? Is having a lot of fun at the moment. Look at the number of farms he has. Incredible amount of farms, but doesn't look like he wants to go to castle age and go for the knights. So these farms are quite possibly for infantry. That is what it is right now. Only 2 on gold. That is good enough. That is actually good enough for the infantry that he's producing at the moment, which is militia, and he is still producing militias There are 5 on the map at the moment, not doing a lot of damage, which is a bit concerning for Tatoh, because he's on feudal age, or rather dark age, for such a long time, and he's actually queuing in 1 more, so that is going to be the 6th militia out. That is a bit bad. That is a late reaction from AngelinaJolie. He should have seen those militia coming, and he doesn't really have a lot of army at his disposal. Let's look at AngelinaJolie and see what AngelinaJolie has. And well, he's taking out scouts, but the scouts are not being able to come out in numbers, because he doesn't really have the farms to support the scout production at the moment. And the scouts have 3+2 attack, while the militia has got 4 attacks, so that is good. If he can engage into a fight, he doesn't have the numbers at the moment. The militias are in bigger numbers, so once he gets the numbers, he can actually engage into this fight. Obviously, the scouts doesn't have an armor. It does have armor, actually. No, at the moment, no armor for both militia and the scouts, because no researches has been done, no blacksmith, nothing. This is raw fight, guys. Feudal age versus dark age, raw fight happening. Feudal age finally coming in from Tatoh, and with 41 power 43 at the moment, Tatoh is going to move to feudal age. Look at the number of militia he has, which is incredible. He's got, I think, 10 on the map, which is fascinating. Where are his villages? He's actually done a 2nd barrack, so obviously he's totally committed to the man-at-arms. There is the villager, and he's doing an outpost over there to figure out what his opponent is doing, or possibly wanted to make his opponent do a fake wanted to just bluff and make his opponent do a tower over there, but he didn't do the tower. Palace are revolving right next to the town center. The villagers are not going for the attack, which is a bit surprising. AngelinaJolie quite passive, quite defensive at the moment, and not responding truly to this attack from Tatoh, who's got, I think, 11 militia on the map. Quite fascinating. How many times do you get to see that? 11 militia on the map. Fantastic stuff from Tatoh, quite enjoyable at the moment. He's got 9 pop more than his opponent. That is because he's got 8 military on the map, and he is doing his man-at-arms research, which is fantastic. He's going to add in spears, so that is going to be very good, and he's going to tackle the scout cavalry, who's got 3+2 attack at the moment. No blacksmith coming in for AngelinaJolie, though blacksmith is actually coming in for Tatoh, so this is good stuff. He's done a wall off over there, AngelinaJolie, which is good. So that is good. This part looks pretty secured, so this is the area that is going to be under focus, and that is a very good watchtower that is will make sure that this coal mine stays safe. This coal mine at the moment is quite crappy, and there you go. The militia are now man-at-arms with a higher attack, which is very good, and this scout cavalry is going to find it very difficult to engage into this fight. And moreover, there is a spear over there, a solitary spear, and right now I really don't know what is the strategy. He could have gone for archers, but he didn't do that. He didn't do that because he didn't really have a gold mine. Let's look at the other gold mine that AngelinaJolie has at his disposal. He really doesn't have another gold mine. So yeah, this was the 2nd gold mine, and where is the 3rd gold mine? Is this the one? Possibly very far away. So yeah, those are the 2 gold mines that he had in his disposal, but he couldn't take that. He can possibly take this, try to remove this palisade wall, and try to go for it. He's actually doing his 2nd stable over there, so he's committed to scouts, while his opponent is committed to man-at-arms. And there you go, 16 military on the map, mostly man-at-arms for Tatoh, and he's doing his forging research, so giving some more power to these man-at-arms and these spears. Good stuff. There you go, Tatoh bringing up that tower over there. There is one villager alive, I believe, who's repairing this tower, which is very nice to see. And there you go, you can see the repair happening rather, and this is good stuff from Tatoh. That will prevent his opponent from taking gold from this gold mine, which is great stuff. Is that the blacksmith? That is not a good location for a blacksmith, but that was possibly done to stop this attack, stop this army from coming inside. But the army can still come inside from here. There is a hole over there, I'm sure about that, and he can come in. So he has to send his army over there, send his villages really quick. He can even do a quick wall over there, possibly over there, as soon as possible. Probably a gate over there. That would be really quick. And there you go, 1, 2, 3, bang, a gate possibly. Does it come in? Boom, there you go, the wall is done very nicely. And for now he has kept that army away. So Tatoh what is going to be his plan. Let's look at Tatoh's base. He's almost not looked at his base at all. Those are 3 villages on stone at the moment. He's got 3 villages on gold, which means he's completely committed to this man-at-arms rush, and the rest are on food and wood duties. So there is no wall, there's nothing in his base. He's just got those 2 defensive spearmen in his base who are doing those defensive duties. At the moment there's no attack, obviously, because AngelinaJolie is completely invested his army over here, and he's trying his level best. And that tower is possibly going to go down if he doesn't go and attack those army over there. That tower, if that goes down, right, it's going to be very bad news for AngelinaJolie. He didn't even complete his blacksmith, which is a bit surprising. Possibly he's sending his villager forward, but the tower is attacking that villager. The villager is soon going to go down with 4 health points. So send a different villager and finish that blacksmith. That blacksmith is going to be very important because he needs the upgrades on these scouts. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very difficult to defend against this attack from Tatoh, who is producing man-at-arms at will at the moment. Fascinating stuff. 26 military from Tatoh. I believe he's got 24 man-at-arms, or maybe 22 man-at-arms. So this is really good. This is really good from Tatoh. And a bit surprised because AngelinaJolie is not producing the scouts. He really wants the scouts to be in numbers. And if you look at Tatoh's point of view and see how much of information he has, doesn't really have a lot of information. So AngelinaJolie could have moved away, maybe somewhere over here or here, and tried to make military buildings and try to gather resources. Is he doing archery range over there? Yes, finally that archery range is going to come out. But this stable and this barrack is possibly going to go down, and is going to sacrifice his tower to that? No, he's not. There is a villager who is repairing this tower as AngelinaJolie tries to bring that tower down. He's losing scouts also over there to the military building. That was the 3rd barrack that Tatoh was trying to put. And is another villager over there? I think there's one more villager that Tatoh has over here. No, I think there's only villager, so I really don't know who was supposed to build that military building over there. But meanwhile these 3 military buildings are going to go down to these villages, which is quite fascinating. Really, really fascinating. And Tatoh would want to probably hop into this tower, come out and finish that 3rd barrack if he wants to. But meanwhile, it's continually producing those man-at-arms. Look at a pop difference right now. 27 difference of pop, and 25 military for Tatoh, while 8 for AngelinaJolie, who is really, really struggling. Is going to lose all its military buildings. His 3 military buildings are going to go down as we speak, and that is not good stuff. That is not good stuff. Yes, the pop has happened, and the villagers come out, and is going to do his barrack. I can't believe he actually has space over there to do some gold mining. But if the military buildings are not there, I really don't know what he will do with that gold. Possibly sell it in a market. He doesn't really have a market, so absolutely clueless right now, AngelinaJolie. He's doing his fletching research, and he really doesn't have a military building. He actually has 2 skirms. Somehow he's managed to get those 2 skirms out, but he can take the militia probably, man-at-arms rather, into this town center if he wants to, but he won't do that. It's man-at-arms is going to be on low health points at the moment, so that's going to be a suicide. So of course, is that a 2nd watchtower coming up? That is not going to be good news. That's a very, very strategic location for a watchtower from Tatoh, and that is going to be very bad for AngelinaJolie, who has managed to put up that stable, is going to put up that archery range. And I don't know why Tatoh is making those military walk over there. Oh my god, this is really aggressive from Tatoh. He wanted to come inside. He hasn't actually lost any military over there. Despite of all that town fire, he has managed to come inside. He's going to attack all the villages over there. This is really, really good stuff from Tatoh. Really, really aggressive, and he's making his opponent pay for that. And I was a bit surprised that he didn't send his scouts all out into Tatoh's base. You can see Tatoh is quite open over here. His villages are open over there, and even there, and it would have been a great strategy to send his scouts out, but at the moment he's trying to defend with his scouts. He's sending his villages away and trying to make a lumber camp over there, but this is crazy stuff, and this is really good. And there you go, that is the GG. And the barrack was the only military building that Tatoh built in this game. 28 minutes into a Hun War, and how many times you have seen that before? Opponent player making only barracks and winning the game with just man-at-arms. Very, really good stuff. Very aggressive, and very, very neatly planned and played and executed by the one and only Tatoh. great stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed that game, and yes, I'll be back with more. Please subscribe to the channel and show some love if you like my work, and I'll try to motivate myself with all that subscription and you know, carry on from there. So yeah, take care and bye bye.